Thank you so much for clicking. My name is Bailey and welcome to my doll collecting channel. Today I'm going to go through all of my Halloween dolls, all of the dolls that are dressed for Halloween. And then I also have some BJDs, one right here, one right here. I'll show you them up close. They're a little spooky adjacent, so we'll go into them. But let's go into my American Girl dolls. I also have a new costume that I just got in. It's an older costume, but I bought it new in box for a specific piece, but I'm excited for all of it. So let's get into it. I have AirJ, and she is wearing the bat costume from American Girl. This is a now retired costume, but it was like available pretty recently. And it is a bat. It is so cute. So the headband is adorable, and then she's just wearing stars that I put on her head, but or her face, but she wears those all the time. I think that they're very cute, and they kind of remind me of like the pimple patches, but also before the pimple patches. Okay, guys, all right, like they're adorable. Okay, but in a lot of like Harajuku adjacent styles, styles that originated from the Harajuku fashion street, they would have little like decorations on their face and like close to their eye, like, and it's very decora adjacent as well, but it doesn't have to be decora to have decorations on your face. Anyways, so that's kind of the inspiration behind that for her. And then she has on the little like onesie of it with the bat wings, and it looks really cute because she's my purple girl. And then the tights are usually a like, what is it called, fishnet tight, but I put those on my scene girl, which I got the little Halloween costume for that I'm going to show you at the end. And I put these purple ones on her. These are from Julie's school outfit. Yeah, that's what it is. And they're really cute. And then she has on the boots, which I'm also obsessed with. Like, these are so cool. So, this is AirJ, and she's my bat. I have my Logan, and his name in my collection is Conrad, and he is wearing the Girl of Today, I believe, basketball outfit. It could be just like you, but it's an older Truly Me outfit, and he has on the Truly Me boy shoes. Mine have purple laces instead of blue, so it kind of goes a little bit better, with the thing. But I really like him, and I bought him to be my husband's mini me, but honestly, he's really short. Okay, the doll is short, and we love short kings. There is nothing wrong with it, but he is just not my husband's mini. Like, my husband is taller than me. And so when he stands next to my doll, like the height difference is kind of noticeable. So I don't know why they're different. However, he's not necessarily my husband's mini anymore, but I've kind of been into making shorts with like these 5 specific dolls, and AirJ is one of them. Like this group that I'm showing you, I guess, is. And he is kind of like, I don't know, the jock that just like kind of goes with the flow, but also all of my characters are going to be like a lot deeper than just, being stereotypical maleness, I guess, to say. He's kind of somebody who is pretty regular, pretty cookie cutter, but he doesn't fit into any of the groups he tries to get into. Like, nobody ever really checks on him, nobody ever cares to see how he's doing, and he doesn't really have the most involved family. And so when he finds the group that he's in, he just kind of like, they're not necessarily his people, but they check on him and they care about him, and they, just include him and don't mind that he's there. So he has his found family, and it's his friends. And so he might come off as a jerk, but they know that he's really sweet and they accept him for who he is. And so I really like that about him, and I like his character a lot. So this is Conrad. Next one I have is my McKenna, and she is, I guess, just going to be named McKenna because I like her name. I did have a like name for her before I opened her like a year ago or so, and I wanted to name her Heaven. So maybe I'll consider that now that she's in like a storyline that I'm writing or, playing around with the shorts, I guess. And so she is more of like she's dressed as Cinderella, but she is like more of a girly girl. She's very feminine, very McKenna, but she's also a little bit of a nerd. She likes to play video games. She doesn't like to like really share much about it. She started playing fashion games and then she got into League of Legends and she kind of just like keeps it to herself. But her and RJ are actually in like not a relationship, but they like each other and they are really cute and nerdy together. So this is McKenna, and she is very sweet and cute in this little dress. Next, we have Avery, and Avery is my 113. He is very awesome, and I absolutely love him. He's wearing these sparkly glasses. He's dressed as Glinda, and he is my just like very sassy kind of guy. He's very smart. He's really inspired by two people that I knew in school, and one of them was my middle school and high school best friend, and he was like really like he was closeted and he was bi, but he was very flamboyant in his nerdiness, and he wore like bow ties and just like I really liked his like taste, I guess. And then he's also inspired like sassiness wise by my friend Charlie's boyfriend in high school. And I actually pretended to go to the dance with Charlie so that way he could go with his boyfriend, and they went to the dance together and dropped me off at home. But yeah, so he's just like kind of special to me in his character for that. It's kind of like, little tidbits to be shared about my life, but that's kind of like who he is to me in my head, and I really love him. He's just like a lovable, sassy nerd. We have Spencer as Elphaba. She is normally supposed to be wearing, for her little costume, Poppy's little hat, but we're gonna give it back to my girl because we're gonna show you her later. But so yes, we have Spencer, and she is my Isabel Hoffman, and she's inspired by me. She's too much. She's loud. Not everybody likes her. Actually, a lot of people can't stand her, but they don't like hate her because she's a nice person. She's too much for sure, but she's also funny and she's sweet and she's caring, and there's just like a lot of reasons why they keep her around, even though I haven't had a little group like this in my own experience, which is okay. But the character that I gave her is, inspired by me and how I act in group settings, I guess. I'm just a lot and I like having fun. I'm not afraid to be myself. So that's okay. But we have Spencer, and she is really cool to me, and I love her. I love her little hair and everything. Okay, so I'm going to open this and put this on Raven, probably off camera, and then I'll come back and show her. But I just wanted to show how this person packed the outfit, and they wanted it to like, not move around, and so they just took like packing peanuts and put them like this. Like, I literally love it. Okay, anyways, let's go see Raven in it. So the only two pieces that I didn't use were these like jelly kind of flats, but I do like the shoes in general, and I like the headband too. But my girl just has better stuff than this. So it's like a sparkly hot pink headband too. And then we have Raven, and if Raven wasn't my favorite doll already, I mean, they're all my favorite dolls, okay? But I would say I don't know. Let's see. We got Raven, Missy B, Raven and Missy B. Oh, Jess. Jess. Oh my goodness. I love Jess. Okay. All right. Those are my top 3 favorite dolls, real quick. So, we have Raven, and she looks so cute, guys. What the heck? So this is the like older skeleton costume or something from 2016, I believe. And I bought it new in box. It was a little bit expensive for, older outfit, whatever. But I wanted it because it has these skeleton gloves. And for Raven, my scene girl, these are amazing. I had no idea that American Girl even like made these. And then I wanted the skeleton costume that they sell now. And I looked it up and I saw the price and I was like, "Oh, let me see if this one's been around for a while, Let me see if I can find it secondhand." And then I saw that there was this one with the gloves. And I was like, "What the heck?" So, I had to get it. I didn't see very many listings with the gloves, so I'm going to let you guys know. Keep your eyes out if that's something you want, but I did not see very many of them, so oh well. But we got her little boots on, and then I think it's kind of cute, like the little star is more like graphic in a way. I don't know if you can see that, but I really like it, and like everything about it's just very cute and like perfect for my girl. But something I want to see on camera real quick and be unhinged with is see if it glows in the dark. So let's see. I have my main light off and then I'm going to turn off my ring light real quick and we're going to see. Ooh. Okay. Wow, you guys can actually see that. Not much on the pants, but wow. Okay, I'm feeling that. I do have like my living room light on that's shining in my hallway, but it's not, illuminating anything else. That's awesome. I actually got this Wicked doll. It's from the first movie, but I don't care. And I really like her. I think that she's super cool. She poses and she does not sing, and those were two things that I wanted her to do. I had to get her online because I couldn't find her in store, but I wanted to find one that didn't sing because I want to take her to the movies. I want an Elphaba that I can do stuff with. And I don't know. I just don't think that I'm going to open my American Girl Elphaba, if I'm going to be honest. I'm definitely not going to do it until after the movie, but I don't want to open her. I think that she's really cool and she reminds me of my great grandmother's doll. I have 2 dolls of my great grandmother's, and um, yeah, the Wicked American Girls really remind me of her dolls. Like, I don't know, it just when I see it in the box, I'm like, wow, I own this doll. And I have a lot of cool dolls. I have a lot of cool dolls, but I've never felt like I have a doll that other people who may not be doll collectors would see and be like, "Oh, hmm." Like I feel like everybody would see my dolls and be like, "Okay, you have dolls." And so yeah, that's just my little tidbit, I guess, in the middle of my video on why I'm not going to open my American Girl Elphaba. So Poppy is not very scary. But the next one is going to be scary. Poppy just has white eyeballs. But if you do not like scary, then Poppy's probably going to be the last one for you. So Poppy is my little witch. I absolutely love her. She is so cute, and with her little hat and shoes and everything, like this doll is perfect. I would like to get her a face up eventually, but honestly, like it doesn't matter to me because she has the company face up and it's beautiful, looks great on her. But I have a tattoo of her and she has a little bit more of decorations on her face and that's okay, but she's very cute. It's my little witch girl. Here's my boy Burke, and he is a Let's Delph Yitter, and he has scar modifications, is I guess what you would officially call them. The person who owned him previously did a lot of modifications to him. They had his body dyed purple. They had these scars dug into his face, and they, did this amazing face up on him. It looks great. He's beautiful. But I kind of saw him, and these dolls are not cheap. Um, I saw him. He was for a very good price for what he has done to him, and I decided he can just come live with me. So, this is Burke, and he is my little creepy guy, but I love him, and I don't know, like, I've tried to write stories about him and stuff, but he's just kind of doing his own thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you have a happy and safe Halloween. I will have more shorts and videos out, but I just wanted to go ahead and throw that out since this is my Halloween video for the costumes that my dolls are wearing. I hope it's safe, I hope it's happy, and I hope it's not too cold. Anyways, bye guys. Love you.